This is a story about fathers and sons.
It's also about party, thievery, and trickery.
And about respect and honor. What must the king do now? Must he submit? Perhaps. Must he be deposed? Let it be so. Must he give up the very name of king? Let God take it. I wash with my own tears the balm of my dignity in office. I take with my own hands the crown and surrender it. To good King Henry, says the unkinged Richard. To this, I surrender and give you many happy summery days.
In God's name, I'll ascend the regal throne.
Stop! Now, if you do this, let me prophesy. The blood of the English shall manure the ground, and future ages groan for this foul act.
Long live King Henry, fourth of that name.
Long live King Henry, fourth of that name.
When the story begins, King Henry IV of England has just become king. His oldest son, Prince Henry, is heir to the throne. But Prince Henry is a disappointment to his father because all he wants to do is hang out in the tavern and party.
Hal! Good to see you, Hal.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well. So, what's it going to be tonight, Hal? Wine, women, and song?
Buddy, what else is there?
Oh, right you are. So then, let's meet at the Boar's Head Tavern.
The Boar's Head Tavern tonight.
All right. Woo! Boar's Head Tavern. You got your
And the king has other problems too. He became king by killing King Richard and seizing the crown. And now civil war is raging with rebels in Wales and Scotland fighting the king's forces to remove him from the throne.
Beware the Douglas!
For the last year, the king is wanted to lead a holy crusade to Jerusalem in order to find forgiveness for his sins.
I must make a visit to the Holy Land to wash this blood off my guilty hand. Who's there?
Sir, Walter Blunt.
How now, Sir Blunt? What news from the council hast thou brought?
The noble Mortimer was captured by the wild Glendower. 1,000 of his men butchered, whose bodies were of much misuse. Yet more unwelcome news came from the north, where the gallant Hotspur met the warlike Douglas in battle, whose bodies were of much misuse. Uncertain is the issue either way.
Here's my son, Prince John of Lancaster. What news, my son?
My lord, I bring you smooth and welcome news. The Earl of Douglas has been defeated. 10,000 bold Scots have been killed, and Hotspurs took many prisoners.
And this is not an honorable spoil?
It is a
gallant prize?
It is a conquest for a prince to boast of.
Faith, therefore makes me sick and sad with envy that Lord Northumberland should have so valiant a son, whilst mine own son Henry drinks his life away. What will think you, cuz, this young Hotspur's pride? The prisoners which he has captured he has not surrendered to me, and to his own use keeps them?
This is his uncle's teaching. Worcester, malevolent in all aspects.
Let us send a Hotspur to answer for this. For much is to be said and to be done, then out of anger can be uttered. It's away.
Your will, my liege.
Nearby, Prince Henry and his fat friend Falstaff are drinking at the Boar's Head Tavern. Bardolph and Pedro are partying with him.
Drinks at the Boarhead Tavern, the pattern is drink every day, where's a witch? Find me a fool to rob the job of grabbing this gold is a cinch. I drink and drink and drink and drink and drink till I cannot drink anymore. I drink and drink and drink and drink and drink till I cannot think anymore. I drink and drink and drink and drink and drink. What's wrong with a little bit more? I drink and drink and drink and drink and drink and drink and drink. Hey, drinks at the Boarhead Tavern, the pattern is drink every day, where's a witch? Find me a fool to rob the job of dropping this gold is a cinch. I drink and drink and drink and drink and drink till I cannot drink anymore. I drink and drink and drink and drink and drink till I cannot think anymore. I drink and drink and drink and drink and drink. What's wrong with a little bit more? I drink and drink and drink and drink and drink and drink and drink. Hey!
So, where will we do some robbing tomorrow, Jack?
Praise the Lord. Wherever you will, lad.
I see a good amendment of life in you, from praying to robbing.
Robbing is my job, man. It ain't no sin for Jack Falstaff to get it in. Hey, there goes points. Now it's on like Donkey Kong. This is the most omnipotent villain the land has ever seen.
So, Points, how's all the humping and robbing been treating you?
I've seen better days. So, Mr. John Sack and Sugar. How are you and the devil about your soul that you sold him last week for a cup of wine? Hey.
Sir John stands to his word. He'll give the devil his due.
Ha! Then Falstaff, you are damned for keeping your word with the devil. All right, lads, listen up. Early tomorrow morning, by 4 o'clock at Gadshill, there are pilgrims going to Canterbury with fat purses. It's an easy mark. We can do it as secure as sleep. If you will go, I will stuff your purses full of crowns. But if you will not, well then, tarry at home and be hanged.
If I stay at home and go not, I'll hang you for going. So, Hal, are you in?
Who, I? Rob? I a thief? Not I by my faith.
You're neither honest, a better man, or a good friend if you don't go.
Well then, for once in my life, I'll be a damn fool.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
I'll tarry at home.
I'll be a traitor by the time you're king.
Sir John, I prithee, leave the prince and me alone. I will lay him down such reasons for this adventure that he shall go.
May God give you the spirit of persuasion and him the ear for profiting. Farewell. I'll be on my way to East Chin.
See ya.
Farewell, you tart!
Now, my good lord, ride with us tomorrow. I have a jest to execute that I cannot manage alone. You see, Falstaff, Bardolph, and Pato shall rob those men that we have already waylaid. Yourself and I will not be there. Then, when they have the booty, if you and I do not rob them, cut this head off from my shoulders.
Well, how shall we part?
Well, that's a good question, Hal. And I have the answer. Why, we will appoint a place of meeting wherein it is in our pleasure to fail. And then, will they adventure upon the exploit themselves, which they shall no sooner have achieved, but we set upon them.
Won't they know us by our horses and by our faces?
How? Our horses they shall not see. Look, I'll tie them in the woods, and we'll wear masks over our faces so they won't be able to recognize us. It's that simple. Oh, the beauty of this jest will be the incomprehensible lies that the same fat rogue will tell us when we meet at supper. How 30 at least he fought with. What blows, what extremities he endured. And in this lies the jest. So, what say you, Hal?
I love it.
Yes.
I love it. I'll go.
Good.
I'll go prepare our things. And we'll meet tomorrow in East Cheap.
Okay. Farewell, my lord.
Hey, I'm a prince.
Sorry, lad.
I know you all, and will a while uphold the unyoked humor of your idleness. Yet soon I will imitate the sun that does permit the base contagious clouds to smother up one's beauty from the world. So when this loose behavior I throw off like bright metal on a sullen ground, my reformation glittering over my faults. I'll show more goodly and attract more eyes than that which has no foil to set it off. I'll so offend to make offense a skill, redeeming time when men least think I will.
At the palace, King Henry meets with the brilliant young fighter Hotspur, his father Northumberland, and Hotspur's uncle Worcester, all of whom helped defeat the old King Richard and put King Henry on the throne. Hotspur has been fighting the rebels, but has refused to turn his prisoners over to the king.
You tread upon my patience. I will not endure these indignities.
Our house, my sovereign liege, little deserves the scourge of greatness to be used on it. And that same greatness that we ourselves have helped.
That's right.
Give to you.
Worcester, get
My
thee
lord.
gone. For I do see danger and disobedience in thine eye. Northumberland, you would speak.
Yes, my lord. The prisoners that my son Hotspur has captured for you is not as you have said, been withheld from you.
I did deny no prisoners. None. No, my liege. What I recall is when all the fighting was done, after I had killed thousands of these Scotsmen to capture the Douglas, came there this lavishly dressed, sweet-smelling lord. As my soldiers bore the dead bodies by, he dared to call them untaught knaves, unmannerly, to bring an unhandsome corpse betwixt the wind and his nobility. I then, all smarting with my wounds being fresh, to be so pestered with this, I answered him insultingly. I beseech you, my liege, do not allow his report to be reason for an accusation of disloyalty.
Circumstances considered good, my lord, that whatever he may have said as an insult may be forgiven if he unsay it now.
But still he denies me his prisoners. And demands that we ransom home his brother-in-law?
Yes.
The foolish Mortimer?
Yeah.
Please.
Shall we buy treason? Shall our
Treason?
coffers then be emptied to redeem a traitor home?
A traitor?
No! On the barren mountains let him starve, for I shall never ransom home the revolted Mortimer!
Revolted
Mortimer?
Revolted
But Mortimer?
Please, my liege, do not slander his name with revolt.
Peace! Let me not hear you speak of Mortimer. Bring us your prisoners by the speediest means, or you shall hear from us in such a kind as will displease you. Northumberland, we license your departure with your son. Bring us your prisoners, or you will hear of it.
Bring him my prisoners? My prisoners? Never! Even if the devil came and roared for them, I will not send them! You know what, Father? I'll go tell him so myself.
No! Stop, Hotspur! Are you drunk with anger again?
Yes.
You pity fool. Think and use your mind. Matter of fact, here comes your uncle now. Brother, the king has made your nephew mad.
Huh? Who stuck this heat up after I was gone?
When I asked the king once more to ransom home Mortimer, his cheeks turned pale, trembling at the very mention of Mortimer.
I cannot blame him. Was he not proclaimed by dead King Richard as the next of blood?
He was. I heard his proclamation.
What? Did King Richard then proclaim my brother, Edmund Mortimer, heir to the crown?
Huh? Yes, I heard it.
Oh my God. Are you serious? Let it for shame be spoken in these days, or to fill up chronicles in time to come, that men of your great power, men of your nobility, did measure our late King Richard unjust. For you both, God pardon me, have done to put down King Richard, that sweet, lovely rose, and plant this thorn, this Colin Bolingbroke. Therefore, uncle, I say, it's time.
Peace! I say no more.
Beg you mercy, uncle. He forbade my tongue to speak of Mortimer, but I will speak his name. I will find this king when he lies asleep, and I will whisper into his tiny ear, Mortimer! Nay, I will buy a parrot, and I'll teach it to speak nothing more but the name Mortimer, and I shall send it to him as a gift. How is that, uncle?
Farewell, Kingsman. I'll talk to you when you're better tempered to listen.
You wild-stung, impatient fool. Coming here in this woman's mood, with the ear listening to no other tongue but your own.
Forgive me. Sorry, Father. Please, good uncle, what wilt thou have us do?
Let us fight against the king.
Huh?
Yeah!
And make the mighty of Worcester the worst of our enemies. So, release your trusted enemies without ransom, and let us make the mighty Douglas And wait there, Glendower, our trusted allies.
Very, very clever, Uncle. With Glendower and Mortimer as our ally,
Yes.
they'll release the Douglas. And we'll easily trample over this king.
Yes, and so he shall. By all means, he shall. So, farewell,
my
Finn
brother.
and Cass. No further go in this. For I, by letter, shall direct your course. Where you, the mighty Douglas, Glendower, and our powers shall meet.
I
Yes.
shall wait your instructions, Uncle. Until then, bid you adieu.
Yes.
Oh, gentlemen, let the hours grow short. Until groans, moans, and feels applaud our sports.
So Hotspur and his family go off to join the rebels, free the prisoners, and fight against King Henry. Having learned that Hotspur's brother-in-law Mortimer was rightfully in line to become the king after Richard's death. Meanwhile, some travelers with a secret of their own are at the Boar's Head Inn, where Petto is working.
It's been 4 years now since poor King Richard was murdered. A rugged 4 years, indeed. My beloved Maggie died in childbirth. Huge tracts of land on that woman. I rather enjoyed her, but I have found a replacement. Sheep. Sheep are perfect women. Sheep. They ask for no money. Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Where's Lin Sue at?
I don't know. These sacks of gold are making my arms tired.
Quiet!
Oh!
You want all of England to hear us?
Bring it on. I know karate. No,
Oh, it's everybody stay first. Oh! Get me up!
Come on, old man. Get up. Woo. Get the booty. Yeah. Get out of here, man. Hey, leave that alone. We still gotta walk a mile or two.
Pito! Damn, Pito! This was nasty as hell, and all under the road for fleas. I'm stung like a tench. Like a tench.
Bardoff, cool your jets. Cool your jets. Two visitors just left. They're going to get breakfast, but I swear to you, my friend, they have 300 sovereigns on them at least. Think what we could do with that, Bardoff. Think what we could do with that. We can.
Look, we'll split everything down the middle. Let's shake on it. I'm a man of my word.
No. I would never call you a false thief, my friend. Never. No.
Fair enough.
Let us go.
Let's go. There's work to do.
No. Yes.
A dark road at night near Gad's Hill.
They're coming. Stand close. Crouch down. Horn! No corns! What's your broke ass? Peace, you fat guts!
Where's Hal Point?
He went up to the top of the hill. I'll go seek him.
That rascal removed my horse and tied it to I know not where. If I travel but 4 foot further afoot, I'll fart out my intestines. points, how? A plague upon you both. Bought off Petho? I'll starve if I have to take another foot. Well, maybe not starve. Maybe that's too much. A plague upon when thieves cannot be true to one another. Pete, give me my horse, you rogues! Where's your baby mamas?
Peace, you fat guts! Lay your ear to the ground and see if you can hear the tread of travelers coming.
Have you a crane to lift me up, me being down? Go touch yourself.
Faster! That boy, check it out. Look, there's money coming down the hill. It's going to the king's exchequer.
No, you fool. It's going to the king's tavern.
And wherever it's going, there's a lot of money to make us rich.
How many of them are there?
About 8 or 10.
By God, will they not rob us?
What? Sir John Punch? A coward? Wow.
Oh.
Linsu better be here.
Or some light?
So.
Just walk a while. These are
Yeah.
Stay out! No, no! Oh, this dude ain't got big daddy! Get out! Get back!
Scram, nerd! Scram!
We're in the money! We're in the money!
No.
You and I rob these thieves. It'll be an argument for a week. Laughter for a month, and a good jest forever.
Yeah.
Come, my masters, and then the horse by day. The Prince of Poins are two arrant cowards. There's no more valor in that Poins than there is in a wild duck.
Your money!
Drop the bags! Got you! Get the money up! Oh, man.
Away with much ease, Ned. With much ease. Falstaff sweats to death. Were it not for laughing, I'd pity him.
Yeah. Did you see how that rogue roared? And by a wild duck, no less. Come on, let's go to the tavern. Hear his lies. I haven't seen that warthog run that fast.
Back at his castle, Hotspur is preparing for war when he receives some bad news from someone he thought was a friend.
But for my own part, my lord, I could be well contented to be there in respects of the love I bear your house. Could be contented. Why is he not then? In respect of the love he bears my house, he shows in this letter he cares more for his barn than he does my house. The purpose you undertake is dangerous. Why, that's certain. It's dangerous to sleep nowadays, dangerous to drink. But I tell you, my lord, fool, out of this calculated danger, I shall safely pluck this flower. The purpose you undertake is dangerous. The friends that you have mentioned, uncertain. The time itself, unsorted. And your whole plot, too light in the ass to take on such a great opposition. Why, you lying, shallow, cowardly ass! All plot is a good plot, has ever been laid. All friends, true and constant. A good plot, good friends, and full of expectations. A very good plot, and excellent friends. Is there not my father, the Earl of Northumberland? My great uncle, the Earl of Worcester? Myself? Have we not my brother, the king-to-be, Edmund Mortimer? Owen Glendower, the Lord of York, Is there not the mighty Douglas? Have I not all their letters agreeing to meet me in arms by the 9th of next month? Have they not some of them already set forth? What a rascal is this? Hang him! We are prepared! And I shall set forward tonight. How now, my Lady Kate? I must leave you within these hours.
Oh, my good lord, why are you thus alone? For what offense have I, your wife, been these 2 weeks banished from my Harry's bed? Why have you lost the fresh blood in your cheek, and given my treasures and my rights in thee to thick-eyed musing and cursed melancholy? Some heavy business has my lord at hand, and I must know it, else you love me not.
Eric, bring my horse.
But hear me, my lord.
Yes, my lady. What sayest thou?
What is it carries you away?
Why, my horse, my love. My horse.
Oh, out, you thick-headed ape! I'll know thy business, Harry, that I will. I fear my brother Mortimer does stir about his title and has sent for you to line his enterprise, but if you go...
So far away, I shall be wary, love.
Oh, out, you parakeeto! Answer me directly the question that I ask. I'll break your little finger, Harry, that I will, if you do not tell me all things true.
Away, 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 you trifler! Love? I love thee not. I care not for you, Kate. This is no world to play with puppets, to tilt with lips. No, we must have bloody noses and cracked crowns. Got me, Eric. Where's my horse?
Do you not love me? Do you not indeed? Well, do not love me then, for if you do not love me, then I will not love myself. Do you not love me? Tell me whether you speak in jest or no.
Come, please. Will you not see me right? Look, when I'm on horseback, I will swear to all that I love thee infinitely. But hark you, Kate, I must not have you henceforth question me. Whether I go, I must. And to conclude, this very evening must I leave you, my dear, gentle Kate. Look, I know you are wise, and yet no further wise than my wife. And only as a wife, so far can I trust thee.
Only so far.
Not an inch further. Shit. But hark you, Kate. Whether I go, neither shall go too. Today I will set forth, tomorrow you. Will this not content you, my dear Kate?
It must, of course.
Jesus.
Later that night, back at the tavern, and next up for karaoke, Falstaff.
Come City, and we gonna drink tonight. Feeling alright. about. Don't think about it, just drink, 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 drink. I'ma need to see your hands up in the air. We about to count down, so just get prepared. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here it goes.
Good times, good times.
So, Falstaff, how did things go on the road this morning?
Plague of all cowards, I say. Merry and a vengeance too. Hey, give me a cup of yak, boy. Is there no virtue in anyone? Plague of all cowards, I say. Hush now, Mushmouth. It's all right, Buttercup. Why, you round man, what's the matter? The matter? Are you not a coward? Answer me that. Oh, got quiet, huh? And you, Points. What? Where's your baby mama? You know I need some of that.
Soon, you lumpish hedge pig. If you call me a coward, by the Lord, I'll slap you silly. And my baby mama wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole.
That's why it's only 7.
You better watch it.
What's the matter? I've escaped by a miracle. I am 8 times thrust with the doublet, 4 with the hose, and my sword is hacked like a handsaw. Plague of all cowards! Speak, damn you. What's the matter?
We 3 set apart some dozen travelers
16 at least, my lord.
and bound them.
Wait, but they were not bound.
You fool, they were bound. Every man of them. And what? Fought you with them all. All. I don't know what you call all, but if I didn't fight with 50 of them, then I'm a lying sack of spit. Pray God you have not murdered any of them. Yeah. Murdered? What's my name? What's my name? What's my mother flubbing name?
Falstaff!
Nay, that's past praying for. 2 of them I peppered for sure. Straight jalapenos peppered. 2 rogues in buck ram suits. Well, 4 rogues in buck ram suits, if I remember correctly. 4. You said 2 even now. I said 4, Hal. 4.
Hal. He said 4, Hal.
These 4 came all up front and mainly thrust at me. I was the one they was worried about. But I made no more ado, kept my composure, and kept my eyes on those 7 daggers. 7? 7? You said 4 even now. Why, you clay-brained guts? Are you listening? I just said 7 on Point's baby mama. Are you even listening, Hal? These 9 that I told you about in the beginning began to play me close. But you know, popping, we popping. Keep and 7 out of 11 of them, I killed. 11 men? 11 men grown out of 2? While these lies are like their father that begets them. Why, you clay-brained guts, get your shit together, man.
Oh, come now, Jack. In the modesty of honor, for once in your life, why don't you tell the truth? The truth.
You bloody coward. You bed presser.
Tell him.
You huge pile of horse shit. Why, you pissy. You blood, you starveling. You elf skin.
You dried monkey tongue. You bull's peanut pizzle. You fish mouth talking. Oh for breath to utter what it's like you upside down face, beef dirty baki, boar face looking mother.
Chill. Fat boy.
Now. Take a minute and catch your breath, you bloated moon calf. And then you and Hal can go at it again. But right now, I want you to take notes, Jack. Hal, give this big pile of shaving cream the truth.
With pleasure. There are only two men that robbed you, Falstaff. Points an eye, you fool. You damn fool.
Come, Jack. What trick have you got now?
On Jesus Christ, I knew it was you guys. I mean, what did you want me to do? Kill the prince? I mean, by my lord, lads. At least we have the money. So, where the hoes at? Hose is!
Mara.
Ooh, man, I can't wait.
Buddy. So what do you got?
What's going on, pal?
Oh, praise God, praise Mother Mary. My prince. There's a lord at the door, my prince. He insists he's from your father and demands to see you at once. I apologize.
Send him back again to my mother.
What brings him out of bed at midnight? Shall I send him his answer?
Oh,
Do, Jack.
Thank you.
Duh.
Now, sirs, you fought bravely. You fought fair. You fought well, Pato. And Bardoff, so did you. Yeah, tell us more.
I'm not lying. They ran first, but I ran after.
Yeah. And I forget now what I did.
Tell me now, earnestly.
Come on.
Tell me now, earnestly. How the fuck did Falstaff's sword get so hacked?
Oh, my prince. Hey, very clever. Took it myself with his own knife, and I cut small grooves in it, and then we were explicitly told to fake it and tell everyone that they were damaged in a fight.
Yes, and to spear our noses with spear grass till they bleed, and to and our garments.
Yes.
Spear blood all over it, and to swear it was blood of true men.
That figures. That sounds a lot like Falstaff. Hey, here comes the beef-witted bugbear now. See what he has to say.
That was Sir Walter Blunt from your father. There's a battle brewing. You must to court in the morning. Are you horribly afraid? You'll be horribly scolded when you come to your father. Will you not practice an answer? Yeah, you play the role of my father and go over the particulars of my life with me. Shall I? Content. Stand aside, nobility. Need my space. This chair shall be my state. The sword shall be my scepter. And this cushion shall be my crown. Harry, I marvel not where thou spendest thy time. but also how thou art accompanied. Why, being my son, are you so pointed at? Shall the King of England prove a thief and take purses? What the fuck is wrong with you? Yet, there is a virtuous man often noted in thy company, and I know not his name.
What manner of a man? Is he like your majesty?
A goodly portly man in faith, of a cheerful look, a corpulent. Now I remember me, Falstaff. Harry, there's virtue in that Falstaff. He keep with, the others banish. Now tell me, you naughty varlet, tell me where you've been this month.
Do you act like a king? Get out of the way. I'll play the role of my father.
What a salt? No sheep for you.
Harry, whence come you? Like, totally, my lord, like from Eastcheap, like for sure. Totals. The complaints I hear of thee are grievous.
My lord, like they're totally made up, they're false, they gotta be. My grace.
The devil haunts thee in the likeliness of an old fat man. A ton of man is thy companion. Why dost thou hang with such treachery? That beastliness, that horseback breaker, that huge pile of filth. Wherein is thou good? But to taste wine and drink it. Wherein is thou villainous? But in all things. And where? And is he worthy? But in absolutely fucking nothing.
Exactly.
Like, who are you talking about, my lord? Like, I'm totally confused. Like, what do you mean?
That abominable misleader of youth.
Falstaff!
Yeah, I think I heard of the guy.
Yeah.
I know you did.
Seriously. That he is old, his white hairs do witness. If wine and sugar was a fault, if to be old and fat is a sin, then God bless the sinful.
I'll go with that.
No, my lord. Banish Peto. Banish Bordoff. First one on the list.
No.
Banish Points. Keep his baby mama though.
You better watch it.
But the kind Jack Falstaff, the sweet Jack Falstaff, the truest Jack Falstaff, the valiant Jack Falstaff, therefore being more valiant that he is the old Jack Falstaff. Banish not him from Harry's company, for if you banish plump Jack Falstaff, you banish all the world.
I will. I intend to.
I got this. I'll go check, Lord.
Talk about my baby mama.
The sheriff is here with all the other pigs. They come with a search warrant. Should I let them in?
Damn! We got snitched on!
Do you hear, Hal?
What are you gonna do?
Go hide behind the arras. Now, masters, let the sheriff in.
First, pardon me, my lord. A hue and a cry has followed certain men to this house.
What men?
One of them is well known, my gracious lord. A gross fat man, fat as butter.
I'm not that fat. A fat man, fat as butter. That man is not here, Sheriff, I promise you.
There was 2 gentlemen involved in this robbery. Lost 300 gold pieces.
It was only 250. If that is so, the men who took the money, they shall be accounted for. And so, farewell, Sheriff. Call Falstaff forth.
Huh? Falstaff. Falstaff. Thanks. 1,000 pardons, my lord, but Falstaff is as fast asleep. He's snoring like a horse. What?
Monstrous! Let him sleep there to the end of the day. I'll to court in the morning. We shall all to the wars. The money that was stolen, it shall be accounted for. And so, good morrow, Peto.
Good morrow, my prince. Good morrow. Good morrow.
While Prince Henry plays, the rebel leaders hold a council of war. They are deciding how they'll divide the country among themselves after they win the upcoming battle. Hotspur and the Welsh leader Glendower do not see eye to eye.
Makes sense.
Yes.
Ah, Brother Mortimer, the future king. Welcome. Welcome. Cousin Glendower. Please, gentlemen, take a seat. So how does God, I forgot the map.
Huh?
A moment, I'll be back.
No, here it is.
Ah, thank you.
Sit, Cousin Percy. Or should I say Cousin Hotspur, for by that name, Henry the King does speak of you. And with the pale cheeks and a rising sigh, for some reason wishes to see you in heaven.
And you in hell.
I cannot blame him, for at my nativity, the front of heaven was full of fiery shapes. And the frame and huge foundation of the earth, it shook like a coward.
I think the weather would have been exactly the same had your mother's cat bore kittens, and you yourself was never born.
I say the earth did shake when I was born, and the heavens were all on fire, scorching the atmosphere.
Very well. If the earth did tremble, and the heavens were on fire, the earth trembled to see the heavens on fire, not in fear of your nativity.
Cousin. Of many men, I do not bear these crossings. But give me leave to tell you once again that at my birth, the face of heaven was full of fiery shapes. And the goats ran from the mountains, and their herds were strangely clamorous to the frightened fields. These signs I speak of mark me extraordinary. And all the courses of my life do show that I am not in the role of common men such as yourself.
Well, gentlemen, I must be off to dinner soon.
Peace, Cousin Hotspur. Take a chill pill. You'll make him mad.
Mad? I can call spirits from the vastly deep.
Is that so? Why, so can I. So can any man here. But will these spirits come when you do call for them?
I can teach you, cousin, to command the devil.
Wow. I can teach you to shame the devil by telling the truth. Please, tell the truth and shame the devil. If you have the power to raise him, seriously, then bring him hence, and I'll be sworn by all here that I have the power to shame him. So, where is he? Oh, cousin, while you live, tell the truth and shame the devil.
Shame him.
Come, no more of this unprofitable chat.
3 times. 3 times has Henry Bolingbroke come on against my power, and thrice have I sent him home bootless with a weather-beaten back.
Sent home without boots.
Without boots.
In bad weather.
In bad weather.
How his ankles must have ached.
Enough of this rapper, side buster. Here's the map. We shall divide it into 3 equal parts.
Well, now that I am king, we shall divide these big-ass lands equally. You will take this big-ass land, you will have this big-ass land, you have this big-ass land, and I shall keep this big-ass land right here.
Yes. Wait. Look, north of this line here. My big-ass land is not as big as his big-ass land.
Well, I'll not have the map altered.
Will you not?
No, nor you shall not.
And who shall defy me?
Why, that will I.
Then speak it in Welsh, that I may not understand you.
Your black ass don't speak Welsh.
I don't.
The moon shines fair, you will away by night. I'll tell my guards to prepare for your departure.
Away by night? He's kicking us out. Man, what kind of dude is this?
Shut it, Cousin Hotspur. Why do you torment Glendower's soul?
Why? Why? Must I need a reason? Look, seriously, these tales that he tells.
He holds your temper in a high respect. There are not many alive who has teased and tormented him the way you have. Do not tempt him again, let me beg you.
In faith, my lord, you must needs learn to amend this fault. You must.
Very well. Consider me better mannered, better schooled. Now, please, by God's speed, yes. Let's off the horse immediately.
Yes.
My lords, give us leave. Prince of Wales and I must have some private conference.
Who will, man?
I know not whether God will have it so, that in his secret doom out of my son he'll breed revengement and a scourge for me. But thou dost in thy passages of life make me believe that thy purpose is to punish my bad deeds. Thy place in council thou hast rudely lost, which by thy younger brother is supplied. The hope and expectation of thy time is ruined, and the soul of every man doth prophetically forethink thy fall. Not an eye is but a weary of your common sight, save mine, which is desired to see thee more.
I shall, hereafter, thrice, my gracious lord, be more myself.
Thrice, as this Hotspur, this infant warrior in his enterprises, defeated the great Douglas. Taken him once, enlarged him and made a friend of him to shake the peace and safety of our crown. Percy, Northumberland, the Archbishop's Grace of York, Douglas, Glendower, Mortimer, all rebel against us in rising up. And what say you to this? Wherefore do I tell thee of my troubles? Who acts the part of my closest enemy?
Do not think it so. You shall not find it so. I will redeem all this on Percy's head, and in the closing of some glorious day, be bold enough to tell you that I am your son. The time will come. I will lead the Northern Youth Exchange for its glorious deeds and indignities. And I shall die 100,000 deaths ere I break the smallest parcel of that vow.
100,000 rebels shall die in this. Thou shalt have charge and sovereign trust herein. How now, good blood? That looks full of speed.
Lord Mortimer of Scotland has sent word. Douglas and the English rebels have met the 11th of this month at Shrewsbury. A mighty and fearful force they are.
My son, Prince John, you will set forth today. On Wednesday next, Harry, you shall march forward. On Thursday, we ourselves are marched. Let's away. Our hands are full of business. Advantage feeds him fat while men delay.
As the rebel armies gather, they assess their best strategy.
Lord Vernon, speak plainly your opinions of our hopes.
Our present muster is but 10,000 men, and our hopes are supplies live largely in the great Northumberland.
The question then, Lord Vernon, stands thus: whether our present 10,000 may hold up head without Northumberland.
With him, we may.
Yea, Vernon, there's the point. But if without him we be thought too feeble, my judgment is we should not step too far until we have his assistance by the hand. Conjecture, expectation, and surmise of aids uncertain should not be admitted.
I think we are an army strong enough.
Then let us on. We are time's subjects, and time bids be gone.
How now, my noble Scots? Aye. There's no braver place in my heart than for you, the mighty Douglas.
And you are the king of honor.
How now, uncle? What letters have you there?
These letters come from your father.
Letters from him? Why not he comes himself?
Says he's grievous sick.
Sick now? The sickness doth affect the very lifeblood of our enterprise. What say you to it, uncle?
Your father's sickness is a maim to us. It will be thought that fear has kept the Earl from joining us.
It is not such a word spoke of in Scotland as this term fear.
Wait. I would rather his absence serve this purpose. For men must think that if we, without his help, can raise such a force as to oppose this king, that with his help, we shall easily topple him.
Yes.
Agreed?
Agreed.
What of the Lord of York?
My friends and brethren, in these great affairs, I must acquaint you that I have received new dated letters from Northumberland. Their cold intent, tenor, and substance thus: here doth he wish his person with such powers as are appropriate to his great qualities. But sickness makes him lie in bed at home, not here with us in arms.
So we have heard.
Oh.
And so what? Cousin Vernon, welcome by my soul. What news have you?
Great minors be worth welcome, Lord. Prince John of Lancaster, 7,000 strong, is marching hitherwards.
No harm. What more, young man?
The king himself is set forth, in person, with strong and mighty preparations.
And he shall be welcome too.
Of course.
What of that rogue son of his, the Prince of Wales? What of he?
All furnished, all in arms. I saw young Harry the other day with his helmet on, rise from the ground like a warlike god, and leap to his horse with such ease as if an angel dropped from the clouds to ride a fiery Pegasus.
Enough! I am on fire! Let Harry to Harry meet hot horse to horse, and ne'er part till one of us drop a corpse.
Yes.
Now, how many may the king's entire army be?
About 30,000 men.
40 let it be! My father and Glendower both being away. Gentlemen, the might of just us can serve so great a day. Come, let us take to the battlefield. Tonight!
That's right.
It may not be.
You give the king then the advantage.
Good cousin, be advised. Stir not tonight.
Do not, my lord.
You do not counsel well. You speak it out of fear and cold heart.
Do me no slander, Douglas. By my life, let us see tomorrow in battle which of us fears.
Yea, but tonight...
Consent.
Tonight say I.
For God's sake, cousin, wait till all armies come in.
There's going to be music.
Yes.
Someone comes.
Here he cometh. Okay.
I come with gracious offers from the king, if you vouchsafe me hearing and respect.
Sir Walter Blunt, some of us love you well and find it hard to see you stand against us as an enemy.
I will be your enemy, as long as you stand against His Majesty. But to my charge, the king has sent to know the nature of your grievances, and with all speed, your wishes will be granted, and pardon absolute for yourself and all your men.
This is hard. Yet, we are all diseased, and we must bleed for it. Must. Of which disease our late King Richard, being infected, died. I have an equal balance justly weighed what wrongs our arms may do, what wrongs we suffer, and find our griefs heavier than our offenses. Their summary we offered to the king, and might by no suit gain our audience. We are denied access unto his person, even by those men who most have done us wrong.
Indeed. My father, my great uncle, myself, did give your king the very same royalties that he now wears. And what has he done? But committed wrongs upon wrongs, broken oaths upon oaths. This is not the man that we shall give our loyalty to.
I came not to hear this. Shall I take this back to the king?
Not so! Sir Walter will withdraw for a while.
I would. You would accept grace and love.
And maybe so we shall.
Pray God you do.
What? Let's get out.
How bloodily the sun begins to peer above yon hill. The day looks pale. How now, my lord of Worcester? 'Tis not well that you and I should meet upon such circumstances as now we meet. You have deceived our trust, and made us thrust off our easy robes of peace to crush our limbs in ungentle steel. This is not well, my lord. What say you to it?
My liege, I do protest. What hast thou sought against thee? I have not sought this dislike.
You have not sought it? You have not sought it. How comes it then?
Rebellion lay in his way and he found it.
Peace, Harry. Peace.
We were the first of your friends. With our help, you took occasion to steal the oath from us and seize the crown. Therefore, I stand opposed by such dishonor that you yourself would forge against yourself by unkind usage, dangerous countenance, and violation of all faith and truth.
No, Worcester, no. We love our people well, even those that are misled upon your kinsman's part. But if they accept the offer of our grace, both he and they and you, every man, shall be my friend again, and I'll be his. So tell your cousin and bring me word what he will do. If he will not yield, rebuke and dread correction wait upon you. So be gone. We will not now be troubled with reply.
Now be accepted. We will get those cocky bastards.
Hence, therefore, every leader to his charge. For on their answer, we shall set our attack. And God befriend us, as our cause is just.
I would 'twere bed, Hal. And all well? Why, you, O God of death? 'Tis not time yet. I would loathe to pay him before his day. I mean, honor pricks on me. How then? How can honor prick on me when I make it off alive? How then? Can honor set to a leg, an arm? Can honor relieve the grief of a wound or bring back the dead? No. What is honor? A word. What is in that word, honor? Care. Who has honor? He that died Wednesday? Can he hear it? Honor, honor. Can he feel it? Hell no. 'Tis insensible then to the dead, and it is still dead to the living. So therefore, I'll none of it. Honor.
How now, uncle? What news have you?
Cousin, the king will bid you battle presently.
Defy him.
We shall. Douglas, go. Tell him so.
Many and very willingly.
Yes.
We've been waiting for, uncle.
Yes.
Let's hear what this Douglas
King
was
Harry,
like.
you're a fat bastard and your son's a twit, and you can't fuck your way on the wet paper tonight.
There's no smitten mercy in the king.
Did you beg any?
To arms, gentlemen, to arms! For I've thrown a brave defiance in King Harry's face. He has no choice but to meet us in glorious battle.
Gentlemen, the time of life is short. If we live, then we live to tread upon kings.
That's right.
And if we die, then a glorious death, when princes die among us. Yes?
Yes, yes.
Now, sound all the lofty instruments of war! For England!
For justice!
What is your name? What is your name?
My name is Douglas, and I do hunt thee in battle thus. 'Cause some tell me that thou art the king.
They tell you true.
Well, King Harry, this sword has ended many, and so shall it you. And yes, unless you yield.
I was not born a coward, you proud Scot.
Then die.
All is one. All is one. All is done. Here lies the king.
The king?
Here.
This the king? This is not the king. I know this face. What a noble knight he was. His name was Sir Walter Blunt.
You fool! Why didst thou tell me that thou art the king? Now, by my sword, I will murder all of his lords. Cut them down piece by piece until I reach this king.
Let's kill them all!
Let's go.
There's honor for you. I'm as hot as molten lead, and as heavy too. I can barely stand the weight of my home bowels. All that shit I ate earlier at the Boarhead's Tavern. But who comes here?
Stand! Fight! Well?
Out! Out! coward.
If I'm not mistaken, aren't you Harry, the Prince of Wales?
You speak as if I would deny my name.
I am Hotspur!
A very valiant rebel of thy name, Hotspur. But I am the prince, and think not to share in glory with me anymore, Percy.
Aye. Then the time has come for one of us to end. You're good. Fast, huh? Stop this. Now you die. Hey, Harry. Oh, God. Harry, you have robbed me of my youth. God, I'd rather die than lose this honor that you have won of me. I've been a fool, Harry. My thoughts, slave to life. And life is but time's full. Oh God, I'm nothing but dust and food for
Worms. Worms, brave Percy. Fare thee well, great heart. What? No. Old acquaintance. Could not all this flesh keep in a little life? Oh, you clay-brained guts. Well, farewell, my friend, and bowed will I see thee. Bye, bye.
Honor my fat ass. If you were to endow me today, I'll give you leave to salt me and eat me too tomorrow. The better part of valor is discretion, in which the better part I saved my own life. Oh, my God. I am afraid of the smell of war, Percy. Though he be dead, if he was to rise and counterfeit too, I'll make sure. Yea, I swear I killed him. Nobody sees me. Therefore, Sirrah! And with this new wound on your thigh, you come along with me.
Come, Brother John.
But look who we have here. Did you not tell me that this fat man was dead?
I did. I saw him dead and breathless on the ground, bleeding. You are not alive. You are not what you seem.
No, that's certain. If I am not Jack Falstaff, then I am a jackass. Well, maybe both. But that's Hotspur.
Hotspur I killed, and I saw you dead.
Did you? Lord, how the world is giving in to life. Now, I grant you, I was down and out of breath. But we both rose in an instant and fought for a long hour. And I put that wound in his thigh. And if he were alive and would dispute it, I'd make him eat every piece of my sword.
This is the strangest tale that I've ever heard.
This is the strangest fellow, Brother John. Come along, grab your luggage and carry it nobly on your back.
Let the trumpets sound. The day is ours.
Come, brother, let us to the highest of the fields to see what friends are alive and those who are fallen.
Thus ever did rebellion find rebuke, ill-spirited Worcester.
What I've done, my honor has urged me, and I accept this fortune patiently.
Bear Worcester to the death. Vernon, too. Others we will pause upon. How goes the field?
The noble Lord Douglas fled when he saw I killed Hotspur.
Coward. You have redeemed my lost opinion of you, my son. Rebellion in this land shall lose its sway, since honorable deeds were done this day. And since this battle so fair is done, let us rejoice that our victory is won.
Victory!
Victory! Cups in the air, we gon' drink tonight. Hands in the air, we feeling alright. Drinks on you if you money right. The food is right, feeling tired, we gon' drink tonight. Don't think about it, drink, 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 drink. I'ma need to see your hands up in the air. We about to count up something, get prepared. 4, 3, 2, 1,
That all?